Ifya pulled him aside, whispered things, touched places, guided his shaking hands to places he never imagined. And that night, she became his first in every way. Once upon a time, in a small town, there lived a 17-year-old boy named Michael. He was the kind of boy every parent prayed for. He wasn't just smart, he was brilliant, disciplined, and full of dreams. His father was a cab driver. His mother was a market trader who sold tomatoes in the market. They didn't have much, but what they had, they poured it all into Michael, their golden boy. All because they had hope in their son. Michael was a genius. He was top of his class in the BECE. When the results came, he didn't just get into any school. He got into Golden Heights Senior High School, his first choice. And his dream was to study business, become an accountant, rise above the poverty line, and rewrite his family's story. Everyone knew him as Mr. Formula, the boy who could solve any maths problem his teachers couldn't crack. He had no time for jokes, games, gossip, or even girls, until one day, something changed. They were both final year business students. Her name was Ifya. Ifya wasn't just beautiful, she was that girl. She was very confident, feminine, and elegant. Every senior guy wanted her attention, but somehow, she was just not interested. One day, after a tough algebra lesson, Michael's best friend Henry prompted him during prep. Charlie, Michael, Ifya is struggling with a new topic. You feel help her small? Michael hesitated at first. He never made studies with girls. But when he saw her, something inside him shifted. She approached Michael one afternoon after class. Her voice soft but direct. Michael, I heard you are the best at maths. I really need help with linear equations and circle theorems. I'm really struggling. Michael, focused as ever, agreed. To him, this was nothing personal, just normal studies, nothing serious. But the study sessions grew frequent. They were always meeting after class, during prep, and quietly in the dining hall. Then it started. One evening, after solving a difficult problem for her, Ifya hugged him, just like that, her arms wrapped around him. Michael froze. His heart raced so fast, he thought it would burst out of his chest. He didn't understand why, but he couldn't stop thinking about that hug. Thank you, my genius, she said. And that's when he felt it. When Ifya got punished by a teacher for coming late to class, Michael felt hurt. When someone mentioned her name, his stomach would twist. When she walked by, even from a distance, his face would light up. He tried to ignore it. It's nothing, just normal feelings, he told himself. But Henry saw it all. Mike, I swear you are falling for her, Henry warned. Michael denied it. Bro, stop being delusional. She's just a steady mate, that's all. But deep down, he knew Henry was right. Months passed, and Michael couldn't focus. His heart raced every time he saw Ifya, even from a distance. It became worse. Michael started ghosting Ifya, skipping study sessions, trying to suppress the feelings, but it backfired. He couldn't focus. His nights became longer. Michael started dreaming about her. Wild, intense dreams that left him breathless and ashamed. He tried desperately to avoid her. She sent him a note, neatly folded in his notebook one evening, and it read, Michael, did I do something wrong? He stared at that note for hours. His mind told him to walk away, but his heart just couldn't. When they resumed studying together, Ifya would smile at him, touch his hand lightly, and whisper, thank you, Michael. You are so brilliant. It drove him crazy. Soon, he couldn't handle it. And then, it happened. Please, if you're enjoying the story so far, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and put us on post notification so that anytime we drop a new story, you will be notified. Thank you. One quiet evening in the library, when the lights were dim and the room was almost empty, Ifya leaned in close and whispered in his ear, my little genius. Her breath brushed his skin. Her fingers lingered on his arm. And that night, Michael kissed her. Soft at first, but then deeper and very intense. It didn't stop there. During their SRC week celebration, under dim light and loud music, Ifya pulled him aside, whispered things, touched places, guided his shaking hands to places he never imagined. And that night, she became his first in every way. From that night, Michael was no longer Mr. Formula. He started skipping class, missing tests, sneaking out to be with Ifya. Teachers complained. Students whispered. His once perfect grades now filled with red ink. Even Ifya noticed. Michael, please, don't let this affect your studies. You have a future. In fact, we both have a future. But her voice no longer had power. Only her presence did. When she pulled away and said the needed space, Michael lost control. He stopped eating, stopped attending prep, failed multiple mock tests, barely spoke to anyone. When Henry tried to talk to him, he just stared blankly. Ifya was the first lady to break his virginity. Teachers called Ifya out, accusing her of destroying the school's brightest mind. Henry knew only she could reach Michael, so he met up with her. They talked and made a plan. Ifya, now serious, sat Michael down one final time. Michael, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this to get this far. But please, you have to save yourself. You have 2 months till Wasi. Please study, I beg you in God's name. For you, for your future. Michael felt really bad. All along, he thought they had a beautiful thing going on. Michael tried. He buried his head back in his books. He stayed off distractions, but the damage had been done. He passed a few electives, but failed most of his core subjects. His WASI results were nothing to write home about. His popular name, Mr. Formula, now became Mr. Failure. And for Ifya, she passed with distinction and gained admission into her dream school. Michael watched her post photos online, smiling in a matriculation gown, and that is when reality hit. He had thrown it all away. His dream of becoming an accountant and saving his family from poverty was shattered. Now, Michael is starting afresh, but I guess he learned this lesson the hard way. To every young man listening to this, love is beautiful, but timing is everything. Lust will come. Emotions will confuse you. Don't let temporary pleasure destroy a lifetime of potential. Michael wasn't a fool. He was just a boy who fell too hard and for the wrong thing at the wrong time. Please stay focused and remember, your time will come soon. If this story touched you, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and put us on post notification. Let me know in the comment section if you've been in a similar situation before, or you know anyone who has been in Michael's situation before. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!